Hi everyone. So in about 2 weeks' time, I am going to Dresden with my husband and some of my friends. And my friend and I and her girlfriend are all running portions of the Dresden Marathon. I'm doing the 10K along with my friend's girlfriend, and my friend is doing the half. None of us are doing the full marathon because no. And then my husband's coming along with us, obviously, and then another friend also asked if she could come along. And we thought, yeah, sure, why not? That'd be great. She's never been to Germany, so we thought, yeah, sure. And then so we booked the Eurostar and the Eurosleeper, which goes from Dresden, I can't speak, Brussels to Dresden. And so that will be Friday night. We'll arrive there Saturday morning, and then the race is on Sunday. But we are doing European Sleeper, which is different than what Tim and I have done in the past, which was night jet. And also, we have a 5 berth couchette instead of like private rooms because it would have been very expensive to have like two and one, or three and two in the private room. So we just booked the five of us into a couchette instead. However, European Sleeper does not do like an amenities kit the same way that we got when we went on the night jet. And so when we booked this over a year ago, I started getting this idea that I was going to do us amenities kits so that way we would have all the stuff that we would need. And then I really didn't start working on them until I think it was probably about like February time. So I guess I've been working on these for about 8 months, and they kind of snowballed. It started out as just a very small package, and then they just got bigger and bigger until they are in these Primark bags. These are the cheap Primark bags that are like the 50p ones. When you go to Primark, maybe they might have increased in price by now, but anyway, they were the 50p ones at like the small shoppers, just for a couple of things. And so I basically each time I went to Primark and bought stuff, I got one of the small bags and then saved them and used them for everyone. Mine is white just because I had a white one and everyone else's is the brown. It doesn't really matter. Everyone also has three little pins on their bag that sort of like are kind of like express their personalities, and also it helps me to remember which bag is whose because stuff inside is personalized. And so this is for my friend's girlfriend, and she likes spreadsheets. Like, she loves making spreadsheets, so I found that one for her. And then I thought this one was hilarious for her as well. And then everybody has a little cat drinking wine on their bag except for Tim, because it's a bit, it was a 4 pack, and I don't think Tim's offended to not get a cat drinking wine. In fact, his amenities kit is not as full as ours because there was just some stuff that I was given to the ladies that I really didn't think Tim wanted. So yeah, so I emptied mine already because I had started to do a video and then I accidentally deleted it. So rather than put everything back in my bag, I just left it out and figured I would just show you someone else's bag. I'm deliberately doing my bag because of the stuff being personalized, because I don't know if they want their names out there on YouTube. So, yeah. So, my little pins are Aristocats, another cat drinking wine, and then oops, it's upside down. And then from The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown is the I Caught a Rock, because, yeah, I love Charlie Brown. So, that is my bag. So as I say, it got a bit crazy on the inside. So the first thing that I was making sure everyone had was a document folder. And this is a VVO map. This is the full map of the VVO public transportation system. I got those because I'm on part of a group that is all about European rail travel, and I asked if anybody was going to be in Dresden, if they could get me 5 of these and then send them to me when they got home. And I was lucky enough, and there was someone who said, yeah, I'll get those for you. So she picked these up for me, so thank you very much. Because if you're watching this, if you're not watching it, I still say thank you. But anyway, so she sent me 5 of those so everybody could have their own VVO map to help you get around town. And then I made for everyone this little booklet that basically has all the information that you need. It has where we'll be and when, the accommodations that where we're staying. It has little maps. It has directions on how to get to our accommodations, and all that good stuff. So everybody has that. And then I also printed out, these are just for myself. I've got my Eurostar ticket, my sleeper train ticket, my 10K registration, my Deutsche Bahn ticket, which covers all 5 of us for the way home, and then my Eurostar for the way home. I didn't print everybody else's ticket out because I figured we're adults and we can all print our own tickets. If they ask me to, I will, though, because I did say, does anybody need me to print them a ticket? And then I put them all in these little plastic wallets, which I think I got at Tiger in like a 4 or 5. I can't remember how many was in the pack, but I think I got these in Tiger. And so everybody has these document wallets that they can then also throw whatever else they needed into it, anything else that's important, or anything that they wanted to save to bring home as well, because like sometimes you pick up At least Tim and I always pick up like leaflets, or we buy postcards or things like that and lace them flat, and then this keeps them nice and handy and keeps everything neat. And apologies for the sniffing. My nose, for some reason, gets blocked up in the evenings lately, and I don't know why. Like, I'm fine, I'm not sick, it's just my nose get blocked, like, in the evenings. So the next thing I did was cups, because there's a story behind this. So I was gonna do water bottles for everyone, like, just not like a decorative water bottle, but like just like a bottle of water. And then I noticed that the one amenity we do get from the European Sleeper is a complimentary bottle of water. So then I was like, well, I don't really know if I want to give everyone water, because there'll be a water, and then obviously we'll all have our own water bottles already with us. So that's a lot of water, and I don't think we'd be drinking that much water, because we'll also have other drinks with us. And then I got this idea, or I saw these cups, and it was like, again, a super cheap 5-pack. So I got 5 of these. They're basically the size of the Starbucks cups. And I got some shiny stickers, letter stickers, and put our names on the front of each cup. And then I also got everybody a glitter straw to go in case you wanted to swap out the plain straw for a glittery straw. You have that option. And then there is a bunch of stickers in one of the packs, so if people can decorate their own cups, because I wasn't going to decorate them for them. Then I wanted to do slippers. Okay, so this is, yeah. So I wanted to do slippers because that was one thing that they gave us on the night jet, which was really nice for going to the toilet in the middle of the night, because you don't have your own toilet. You have to use the one that's, in the carriage. And it was just really nice to not have to, like, put back on your shoes, especially because, like, if you're like me, like, I'd be wearing, like, boots, either my knee highs or my ankle boots, and I really don't want to put those on to, like, go to the toilet. So I couldn't find slippers. I know there's slippers right here. I'll get to that in a minute. Couldn't find slippers that were like affordable to get 5 of them. So instead, I went to Primark and I got these socks, which are little fuzzy socks. We can't really, I don't think I would wear them by themselves to the loo in the middle of the night. Sorry, my thing opened and I'm just going to zip it shut. I don't think I would wear them in the middle of the night to go to the toilet, but it would keep my feet warm and toasty, and, everybody loves a good pair of fluffy socks. So everybody's getting a pair of these. Tim's are obviously not with little hearts on it. His are blue. And then these little baggies. I think I got these bags at Tiger, maybe. I just thought it was really cute that the hearts matched. So everybody's getting those. But then I did find cheap slippers. These are called disposable slippers, and I thought originally they were going to be like the kind that you get when you go to, like, a spa or a fancy hotel. No, they're not. Like, they're basically paper. They're like that plasticky, papery kind of thing. There's, like, a little bit of padding in them and some tread or whatever, and I'm really not sure if those are going to actually last the night, survive the night, or even if they're going to be any good, because I don't know if, like, it's absorbent, if, like, there was water or other liquid on the floor in the toilet, if these would, like, absorb it, and then make them really gross. So I don't really know, but because I did buy them, everybody is getting them, and they can do whatever they want with them. And just hold on one moment, because I'm going to try to blow my nose. Sorry about that. Like I said, I don't know why. I mean, I don't know if it's, like, just, like, the humidity from the day, and then by the end of the day, it makes my nose block up. I have no idea. But anyway, I'm fine now. So the other thing that I also kind of thought of for sanitary purposes is this little kit here. So this is some toilet paper, which is just wrapped around a empty loo roll inside its own little plastic bag, because sometimes these sleeper trains, they don't, I don't know how often they check the loos to replenish the toilet paper. And this didn't happen to me on the night jet, but when we took the sleeper train in the US and we went from Orlando to Philadelphia, the first time I did it, they didn't replenish the loo roll, and it was not very pleasant, because then you didn't have any toilet paper on you. So now I carry toilet paper when I travel. It's also handy in other situations when you're on other trains and there might not be any paper available, or like when you're on some of the heritage, the steam trains and things like that. And while they do have toilets on board, sometimes they don't always have paper. So a little bit of paper. And everybody has an antimicrobial hand wipe. You can also use it as a surface wipe. So basically, if you feel like the bathroom is not very clean, you can wipe, common surfaces off before you use it. Everyone also has a hand sanitizer, a scented hand sanitizer. These are from Bath and Body Works, and oh my god, I've had them for years. The last time I went to the US, I literally like filled up a gallon-sized bag with all of these from Bath and Body Works, and I'm still finding them. And even though we went through the pandemic where I was using hand sanitizer a lot, I still had some left over. So everyone's getting a hand sanitizer. And then the other thing in here is also a disposable face mask, just in case if you're not feeling well and so you don't want to like pass your cold around, or if we're in a crowded tram or something like that and there's people around who are like sniffling and coughing and you don't feel comfortable, there's a face mask. So I've done that. Then there's also some snacks, because who doesn't love a trip without snacks? One of my friends that's going with us has to be gluten-free, so I got us some gluten-free snacks for everyone for inside the compartment, because while it doesn't really matter when we're like out in the open or in like a big open train carriage, we're in a little small compartment, and just didn't want to have her accidentally breathe in some particles. So I've got some mini cheese bakes for everyone, which basically are like mini cheds but gluten-free. And then this is like a Twix bar, like a wafer Twix bar, but it's gluten-free. A cereal bar, which is also gluten-free, and then a candy bar. Other snacks, I also have these great little bags. There's two of them, a big one and a little one. I got them in the pound shop. Again, multi-packs are amazing. But they're reusable, which is nice. But then inside mine, I've got a bag of Tang Fastics, because we've got a bit of a joke with the Tang Fastics. So I've got a nice big old bag of gummies. And then this little bag here has some Vidrate pouches, little Vidrates. I got the Vidrates for free because they were doing like a 14-day free sample, and all you had to pay was the postage. And I thought, well, that'll do, because it's rehydration fluid, and after like running, obviously you might need rehydration fluid. And then also, I like to use it when I'm drinking, because then it helps me to not get hungover the next morning. So a couple packets of rehydration powder for each of us is in there. Let's see, let's have anything over here. Oh yeah, here we go. I also picked up these. Again, this was like a multi-pack off of Shein, and I think it was like £1 and you got 5 of them. They're not really the best quality. I mean, they are a bit, but it's a little shopping bag, and I thought those would be useful for doing the grocery shopping or whatever. And if they don't last through the whole trip, it's not a big expenditure, because I think I paid £1 for all 5 of them. And so, yeah, they're just like these little star pattern bags, but I thought that could be very useful, because we do need to obviously get groceries and stuff while we're out and about. The next thing I've got is some luggage tags. I have 2 of them. There's a story here. There's always a story, right? So when we went, last December, and we took our friend with us, I actually I designed and ordered us these really nice acrylic luggage tags from one of the online shops where you design things and they print them for you. I can't remember which one I ordered them from. And because my friend's birthday is in October, so I gave her luggage tag as part of her birthday present. And then Tim and I each had one, and they were just like really cute. But I didn't want to spend 13 quid on, each of us, like almost 100, well, yeah, not 100 words, math. I can't do math. But you know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to spend over 50 quid on luggage tags for everyone for this trip. So instead, I went to Primark and got these luggage tags for £1.80 each, and then I put stickers on them. Weirdly, some of the stickers didn't stick, so I had to cover it with a piece of tape to keep them on. But those did stick, and so we've got each have 2. One is Dresden related, and then one is just Germany generic, because we'll have a backpack and a suitcase each. So, I've got to cut the tag off of this, because I also was cutting the little plastic tags off of these, so that way when we get there we can use them. Although I will probably just use mine before I leave the house. Like, I'll probably put them on my luggage before we leave, because there's no point in me taking them and then putting them on. But anyway, so yeah, so we each have 2 luggage tags. The next thing I have is this little pencil case, which does have a pencil, but it's got a whole bunch of other like little things that might be useful. So let me just open that up real quick. And so the only thing missing from this is a little bookmark game that I still need to get laminated. And then when it's laminated, we have a dry erase marker to use on it, and the game requires a D6, so everybody also has a D6. because who am I if I don't give people dice? So anyway, so we've got small little notebooks for, notes and whatever, a pen and a pencil, because you never know when you're going to need a pen or a pencil. These little flag tags, I thought these were going to be smaller and plastic, but it turned out that they were bigger and they're fabric. So it's kind of cool, because then if you don't want to use it as a keyring, you can sew it onto a bag. But yeah, so everybody has one of those just to mark that, Germany. And then these RFID sleeves, because my old purse was RFID blocking. However, I had to get a new one, and the new one is not. So I wanted RFID sleeves for my credit card and my debit card, and then I thought, well, I might as well just buy a multi-pack, and then everybody can have them if they want them. And then the other thing in there was some stickers, which are all like Germany and Dresden. There's some like motivational things and some pride things, and just some stickers. That way people want to decorate their cups or their notebook or their, pencil case or whatever. You got stickers, you're covered. And plus, because I had so many stickers by the end of this that I didn't know what to do with all of them. So I thought, everybody's getting stickers, and I don't care what they do with them, because it was like, 80p for 50 stickers of something, and they were all assorted styles. And so I just kind of like went through and pulled some cute ones out, and everybody's getting stickers. Right. And the very last thing in these little kits, like gift bags basically, is the actual toiletry amenities kit, which, as you can see, kind of got out of hand. It started out with a couple of little things, and then I just started finding more things or deciding to add more things. So yeah. So each of us has a zippered bag, like a really, oh, there's some sticky residue on mine. Oh well, I don't care. I'll get it off later. Anyway, each of us has a zipper clear bag, which ironically, if we were flying, would fit under the flying requirements. So that also means that they can use them in when they get home for like trips and things like that. I put everybody's name on them, and then everybody's got some like Germany related travel stickers, because just to decorate it a bit and make it cute. And then, as I say, then these bags are nice and sturdy, so they can then reuse them for other things. They could peel the stickers off if they want. Although I think these might leave residue if you peel them off, but they could get the residue off. But yeah, so these bags were again part of a multi-pack. Like, again, it was like Amazon or Shein or something like that, and it was like £2 or £3, and you got multiple bags of the same size. So perfect. And I'm going to show you everything that's in them, and then you can all laugh at me, because this video is getting very, very long. So I'll kind of start with what the kit started out as, what I wanted to originally give everyone, which was a sleep mask, which these were on eBay. Somebody was selling like a whole big pack of these, and I still have, I think it was like 8 of them, and I think, again, it was like £2. And they all have like good night in all sorts of different languages on them. So yeah, so an eye mask for everyone. That was how it originally started. Was I wanted to give everyone an eye mask. I wanted to give everyone a pair of earplugs. I'm using the case that I got when I went to see BNL, because they did this little like in-flight amenities kit. As like, because they were because the album is called In Flight. So I'm just using my case for a pair. Everybody else has like a regular little plastic case with some earplugs, because that was the other thing. I was like, earplugs. And then I thought, in the morning, some mouthwash. So, little portable mouthwash. I found these in the Japanese shop. I was in a Japanese shop, not in Nottingham, and I found these little mouthwashes, and so I thought that'd be perfect. So it started out with that, like with just that, and then oh no, that's not all, sorry. And then the original plan also, everybody got like a little Vaseline lip balm kind of thing, because Vaseline's useful for other things other than lip balm. You can use it as moisturizer as well, so yeah. And then everybody was getting some plasters, so there's regular plasters and there's blister plasters in these bags. And then everyone was getting like some little single-use products to freshen up with, because we won't have access to a shower until Saturday evening. So everybody got like a swipe, which is basically one of those big old disposable biodegradable body wipes. And then in this little bag, there is a feminine wipe. There is a makeup wipe, like face wipe, and then this is like a little towel that expands in water, like one of those magic towels, but it's biodegradable and disposable, so you don't have to keep it when you're done with it. So I thought those would be great as well, because then if we're using the loo on the train or when we get to Dresden, you don't have to worry about carrying a wet washcloth around for the rest of the day, or you can put it in this little plastic bag and then, keep it and use it later. So that's what that started out as, and then obviously everybody was getting a tissue packet, which actually, ironically, I bought these when I was in Austria over the summer, so everyone's actually getting like German tissues, which is funny. So that was the original Amenities kit. And then I saw these little cute samples in Marks and Sparks of some perfume, and so everybody was now getting a little perfume. And then I wanted to get these little Colgate whiffs. I actually had to buy them on eBay, and they're not individually wrapped, so they're in this little reusable plastic bag instead. So everybody can like brush their teeth with a little wisp. And then I decided I wanted to do some hair ties because, especially with running, I know like I always forget to pack hair ties. And I thought, well, give everyone, well, obviously not Tim because he doesn't need them, but all of the ladies are getting hair ties because we all have semi-long, I mean, we're not like long hair, but we all have hair that we will put up in a hair tie. So some hair ties, and then I got these fold-out brushes. Again, I got a multi-pack of those, and then I bought these little hair clips because I thought they were cute, so everybody's getting a little claw clip. And then this is where it starts to get a bit ridiculous because now everybody also is getting a dry shampoo and a mini sample of Wild deodorant and a hand cream. So yeah, that's what I mean when I say like it got a little out of control when I started stuffing these bags, or like picking up things for cheap and things like that. And I was like, oh, put that. And then by the end of the day, I was like, oh my God, this bag is so full. But anyway, it's still a bit of fun, and it'll be a nice little present for everyone, and hopefully the stuff will all be useful. So yeah, I am sorry that this took me so long to do, but it was a very big bag full of amenities, and I will not be posting this video until after I get back because I don't want my friends to see what they're getting ahead of time. So you will probably see this sometime in November. So thank you for watching, everyone. Bye.